Okay, I testing my 1 2 3 mic check. I hope my mic is alright. But yeah, yo everyone, how's everyone's day been? Welcome YesDDD, welcome Dragon Angel, welcome Murita Kanashi, welcome Zilt, and welcome I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's all. I just scrolled up the thing magic. And yeah, we're back with Coffee Talk, and today's guest is Madden. Yeah, Madden. How do I say the last part of your name
Capello.
actually? Capello. Okay. It was really I was confused. Like, how do I say that? Yeah. Oh no, the John Madden jokes again.
No. Oh, they're starting again. Yeah, I can never say them. At least it's better than my previous username, which was Corona Cabello. But as you can imagine, I had to change it for obvious reasons.
Oh, yeah, for certain reasons that we're not gonna mention, probably.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, again, okay, I guess I don't really know what I usually say at the start, so I'll probably just, just jump into the meat of the interview. So yeah, do tell me about yourself.
Okay, well, I am a homunculus that's 50% human, 50% goats, and 100% chaos.
Dope.
I like to draw as well as write and just listen to music, and maybe sometimes like also do music, but I haven't really done that recently.
Neat.
And I also like to video edits and well, other things. As you can tell by my Twitter, it's been pretty not safe for work recently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Twitter do be Twitter. I mean, Twitter is the one place where you can like post NSFW stuff without getting in trouble. Unless it's not too weird, I guess. I think if you go too weird, I think it might cause problems. But like, I think regular loot stuff will be like alright on Twitter. Twitch and YouTube on the other hand.
Oh yeah, that's why I usually draw on Pixel Sketch, or I'm thinking of switching over to Picado. I don't remember the name.
Oh, Picardo? Like that streaming platform for artists? Ah, okay. Hey, fun fact, we're actually live on that platform as well. I'm like multi-streaming.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we're live on multiple platforms.
Like because I don't know how many platforms you're streaming to, but I'm like, damn. I have to do more than one.
Yeah. Also, remember earlier when I said I'm definitely gonna forget something when I start the stream? I actually forgot something. I forgot to post the link on Twitter. Now I'm just gonna quickly post it. Oh shit, that's not what I. Oh god, I hope that. Oh god, I accidentally clicked on the Twitter ad.
Just in case too.
But anyways, hey, welcome Global to the stream. How's the day been? Okay, I hope this is the correct link. Okay, there you go. Let me just upload it onto Twitter. I really want to do an automatic thing for Twitter, but I really want to personalize the messages all the times. And I usually tweet in 2 messages because I don't want the primary message to be whatchamacallit again? I guess, what do they call that when Twitter suppress, when I don't want the primary message to suppress by Twitter because of a link. So I usually do 2 tweets. One is the one with the thumbnail and the other one is the one with the link. So yeah, anyways, back to the topic. Oh dear, there was way too much talking for the whatchamacallit again, for the about me forgetting things. Anyways, going back, so what kind of content do you do? I'm guessing you do drawing and stuff, but
yeah, I'm not many doing art streams, although I am trying to do more gaming streams as of late. But I mainly do art streams.
Ah, fair. Art streams, really nice. When did you start drawing? Actually, just curious.
I started in high school because I wanted to draw hentai.
I mean, hey, priorities, am I right?
Yeah, it's because at least for me, my parents didn't really let me use the internet without supervision. So it was like me and my notebook and my very bad drawing skills. And now, as you can tell, my drawing skills have gotten better.
But that's nice. Yes, what you call again? Young aspirations. I love it. That's nice though. I heard that a lot of again, manga authors, mangakas actually start off as well hentai artists.
Oh yeah, majority of them.
Dang. Also, oh dear, yeah, stretch. Oh yeah, by the way, sorry. I think I need to turn up your voice a bit. Okay.
No worries. I was just saying that I used to speak a lot to Jun Kata when I first started off, like being on Twitter. Just had that a while ago, and that was when I mainly posted hentai on my account. And now I've toned it down a little bit. Well, actually, I toned it back up again.
Okay. Oh yeah, and by the way, like everyone on chat, feel free to ask questions if you want. Also, I'm gonna I need someone reading the stretch, so excuse me as I stretch a bit. Okay, and thank you for the hydrate as well.
I'm that live now. This was before we started this. I also watched some of your videos. Especially when you were doing Power Walk Simulator, I think you were.
Wait, hold on. Your voice is a bit low. Hold on. Can you I think your mic is getting.
Sound better.
Wait, hold on. It's still really low. I turned up your sound to 200%, but it's still really low.
Double check the microphone because sometimes it connects over to my headset.
Oh, it's headset problems. Oh dear. Yeah. Right now it's still really quiet. Can you check that?
Okay. Is this better or?
Yeah, it's better now. Yeah. It's not as loud as the start, but it's definitely a lot more audible than last time.
Okay then. Well, that's weird.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I can adjust I can adjust the audio on stream, so don't worry. But yeah, so yeah, what would you say again? I didn't really catch that.
I forgot what I was talking about, to be honest. I have the memory of a fish.
Same. Oh dear.
Yeah, I was watching your video, the one where you're doing Power Walk Simulator. I was like, oh no, I gotta turn this to volume.
Yeah. Oh man. I think some people actually actually did some background check before the stream, and they actually know that I do those stuff. But some people don't, and usually it's a really weird situation.
Yeah, just imagine that you're interviewing a person that they don't prepare beforehand. They're like, you just know.
Did he just wait? Who made that noise? What is that noise?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh man. Yeah. Wait, can you talk again? By the way, I think it's going low again, the sound.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Connected over to, because supposedly it's connected to my USB microphone, but I just lowered the other one just in case it connected over to my headset. I'm wearing my headphones.
Oh dang. Yeah, it's a bit yeah. It's a bit quiet. I'm I have the audio on stream on 5 dB right now, and it's still still a bit low. So yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll just talk into the microphone like this.
Oh, okay. Now it's a bit more audible. Yeah.
Yeah, and I also have a very low voice to begin with, so it doesn't really help.
Yeah, dang. Maybe maybe in the future you should try to play around with a voice meter or something to maybe add more gain onto the mic. But yeah. Let's see. Okay, where were we again? I kind of forgot, I'll be honest. I think we were talking about again the goldfish memory.
We were talking about the noises that you make.
Oh yeah, the noises that you made. Oh dear. Also, Jason, goddammit, let's not burn the thingamajig. I'll probably remove the add points command after this. But yeah. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. Yeah, I really should remove the add points command, probably. That's gonna destroy everything. and people like this spam the redeems. There's a lot of really weird redeems. Okay, back to Thingamajig. I forgot kinda like what. Also, yeah, I guess like whatchamacalled again? You know, what about the feature being? Like, when did you start feature being and why?
VTubing around August of last year, and if we're being honest, I saw a Sea Dog VA video where he collaborated with Iron Mouse. I was like, oh, I could do that. And so I kind of just saw VTubing, and then I saw that they had to be social auditions. I was like, why the fuck not? I probably won't get in, but I'll try it.
I mean, that's nice. Like, hey, like I think it's like similar with everyone. Just try, you know. Just give it a shot.
Well, yeah.
That's what I usually say, anyways.
Oh yeah, because you never know what you're gonna mess if you don't actually.
Oh dear, why are you redeeming the sound effects? Oh god, welcome Flector to the stream. Oh dear, I hope it's not too loud. I get now have like I have the desktop audio on max. I probably should like do that soon. Oh god damn it, everyone's redeeming. I'm gonna turn down the sounds down just so it doesn't kill the sound, because you know. Okay, I have it on like really high. Anyways. Oh god, everyone's spamming redeems like usual. But yeah, I probably should like, you know, I probably should be like, you know, take that into account when on doing whatchamacalled again, interviews with people.
Because I just took that to GIF. I was like, what's that GIF?
Yeah. that's those GIF. Oh dear. There's a lot of commands on my stream. Sometimes I even thought like, is this even a good idea? Because there's like 10 sound effects or something that you can like redeem at the same time. But yeah, anyways.
I don't have the view. Yeah, that definitely does sound like torture. But I guess that's their love through torturing you.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay. So yeah, okay, back to what we're talking about. Sorry, like, you know, the whole thingy-magic with like the points kind of like, you know, kind of made me a bit whatchamacalled again? What did he call that? You know, killed my focus. That's it. That's what I was trying to like say. God damn it. And I'll be honest, I really lost my focus. What was I talking about? God damn, I think it's. Oh god, I feel like a butthole now. But yeah, anyways. Come on, brain, work. Okay.
I want to get so badly.
You know what?
You're so cute. I just want to give you a head pat.
Aww.
It's just so cute.
Oh dear. I mean, go ahead. I guess if you can like move your arms. I know.
I don't really have a head pat movement. Like the closest thing I can do, it's like this, the shrug, and then also like dance. But it makes no sense to dance here, and also I have to now.
That's a cool emote though. It's like it's the perks of having a 3D model.
Oh yeah, and especially when I stream with my 3D model, if someone like, for example, types build or hello, like they activate movement. I will not say the other words, if not, people will probably stand them afterwards.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. Can you I'm sorry, but can you like, you know, turn up the mic a bit more, because it's like kind of like going down a bit, so it's kind of hard to hear you. I need to like push on my headphones to hear.
Sorry, it's because like I just step away from the mic because, as you can tell, I tend to move around a lot.
Yeah, I mean, fair. I think it's like similar with all of it. Also, oh no, I just realized. Oh no, oh yeah, I have a fort redeem, by the way, where I fought on command, and people are redeeming it. So excuse me.
But you can fart on command.
Yep.
I'm assuming that it's not an actual fart. If not, I'll be very impressed if you can actually do that.
But yeah. Okay, yeah. Like, try to like, turn up the mic a bit. Because right now it's a bit like difficult to hear you, unfortunately. Maybe we should have like test. Wait, actually, like we tested this before stream, but like before stream, your voice was alright, but now it's like a bit low for some reason. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's definitely weird, and I don't know why. Because I
Yeah.
didn't really do anything, and normally this microphone picks up pretty well.
Maybe it's auto gain. Maybe. Also, let me stretch again. Excuse me. Okay.
I am so glad I'm wearing my headsets.
Yeah, you should be glad. The number one rule when like watching my streams is to wear headphones because you never know when those things are gonna happen.
Oh yeah, and then especially like with the person I've been talking to, and this is going to be embarrassing, and I don't know if I can tell it on stream since it's a little bit R-rated.
I mean, if it's a bit hard, if it's just like thought stories, I think it's alright.
Okay, so imagine that we were doing adult activities over the phone, and yeah, and so she was climaxing, and she was going hard. And the thing is, I had my phone on speaker, but the music that I had on my computer like paused at that moment. And this is around 4 a.m. and I work from home, and so my mom comes in saying, "Are you gonna work or not? Because I see your lights off." And I'm just trying to turn off my phone volume. And when I go from speaker to the phone mode, for some reason it sounded louder on Discord than what it normally would on speaker.
Oh no.
Yeah. And I just felt so embarrassed. And then like noticed, well, not my mom, like the person I was talking to, she noticed and she just kind of became quiet. And she was so embarrassed. I was embarrassed. I don't know if my mom actually noticed or not, but it was just embarrassing all over.
Oh dear. I mean, at least that's not the worst story I've heard. At least that's not the worst, I guess.
But I don't think those stories would be a very good stream topic. And
I mean, it's alright. I mean, hey, hey, fun fact. One of my viewers actually watch me in front of their parents a lot on speaker. Hey, the person is on chat right now, I'm pretty sure, and if you know, you know. Oh man.
Although I do admit I normally have streamers like playing in the background, and my mom just thinks I'm talking to people. I don't really bother to tell her they're not really people I'm talking to in the moment, and so when some of them they're screaming, she says, "Is that boy okay? Is that girl okay?" Like,
Yeah.
Oh, I think so.
It's
Maybe
fair.
Well, yeah.
It can get really weird. Like, it depends on the streamer you're like watching, or like, if you're a streamer, then it depends on what you're talking about on stream. Sometimes it's like normal, sometimes it can get really weird.
Oh yeah. Like for example, when I watch one of my friends' streams, in particular, like he says a lot of bad words and a lot of questionable things at the same time.
Oh
My mom
dear.
just like, I didn't know he was like this. And by the way, my mom met him in real life because like we used to go to high school together. And so she's like, is he having a hard time right now? Is he okay? Should we go check up on him? Should we make something? I'm like, I don't think so. Because you can't really tell her that, oh, he's just streaming and that's how he normally talks, but I think he's okay. So hard to think of moms.
It's something that's like normal for streamers, but definitely not normal for like normal people.
Oh yeah, and apparently my mom watches my streams, especially when I uploaded like one of my streams edited. She was like, "Oh, why were you talking about me on your stream?" I'm like, "Oh, you watched it."
Oh no. I really can't imagine my family members watching my streams. They're gonna disown me.
Why do you think they're bad? And plus, it can't be worse than when my parents found my hentai. And not just once, we're talking about 3 times already. I think they're just unfazed by now. Because the other day I was drawing, well, my hentai. And so my mom just walks into my room. She just sees what's on my screen and she just leaves. She just leaves without a word. She was gonna ask me something. And she just
Yeah. Also, welcome EFC to the stream. And yeah, what hentai? Like, Madden here actually draws hentai, which is neat. EFC came in and here's hentai. Dope.
Yeah, I think I might be bringing out the horny ear chat. Hopefully not.
I mean, thankfully, this is like the least horny chat have gotten. Chat usually gets really weird.
Oh yeah, I can definitely imagine. Last stream, I was eating a hot dog, but I don't eat it like a normal person. I eat the weenie first, and then like the bread and all that.
Oh god.
So yeah. And then the thing is, I was choking on my weenie.
Oh god! The way you worded it is, oh dear.
And that's the thing, I said it like that on stream. My chat was like, "Excuse me, you're choking on what?" I'm like, "Yeah, my mom brought a hot dog, and I don't like eating things together."
Oh dear.
I just want to comment where it says, "If you like hentai, you're not."
I mean,
Oh,
I think it's normal. I think it's less normal if you don't like hentai. In my opinion, I guess. Not really hentai, more like, horny stuff, I guess. Because it's like, I think it's natural because, it's the 4 Fs of life. Feeding, fleeing, fighting, and fucking. Come on.
Yeah. Well, when I was doing Never Have I Ever with my friends the other day, 2 days ago, he actually talked about hentai. And we were talking about what we tap to, and I said, well, I can only tap to hentai because whenever it comes to real porn, it doesn't really do it for me unless I know that they have certain voices and certain types.
Interesting.
Because I'm very picky. And so then apparently half of them don't even watch hentai, and they don't like it. And I'm like, excuse me?
Dun dun dun. Plot twist.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I have to hang out with normies.
But yeah, I mean, hey, like, in the eyes of a normie, us weebs fapping to hentai is probably really weird.
Now I think about it, yeah. It is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's just in the community, it's so normalized that we think of it as normal.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And then again, like my friends, like they still aren't really used to the fact that I use a VTuber model. They're like, why don't you just show your face? Why don't you just show your tits? Like you have big boobs. Use your favor. I'm like, no, it doesn't work that way.
It's just different, okay? It's different.
Oh yeah.
Oh
and
man.
It's something that comes up every time I talk about stream.
Oh man, but yeah. We've been talking about hentai a lot actually. Like, do you have a favorite now that we're talking about hentai?
Artist or favorite hentai?
I guess both the artist and the hentai, because I don't really I know this is hard to believe, I say this quite a bit on chat, but I don't literally consume hentai or porn in general, so I don't really know much about them. Yes, it might be surprising to a lot of people.
Yeah. I'm very surprised.
Considering how horny I get sometimes.
Yeah, and as you can see, I was like,
yeah, it's like dun dun dun. Biggest plot twist of the century.
So when it comes to the artists, I don't remember all their names. The main one I mainly remember is June because I've spoken to him, and I still feel embarrassed about the time he thought I wanted to motorboat him. I was terrified to him. No, I wasn't talking about you, June. Like, I was saying that I want to be motorboated by a girl. That was the conversation there because I typed in Japanese.
Ah.
Yeah. And so, like, I really love his art style, and there's like some other artists that I really like. I don't remember their name. I'm just very bad with names. I can recognize the art.
Fair.
Name. And as for a favorite one, like I have a favorite one, that's for sure. But then I also feel that if I say it, I'm just gonna look more like a degenerate than I already am.
Hey, all of us as degenerates, you're gonna feel at home. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's also fair, kind of like, it's kind of hard to pick favorites when it comes to like things like art because, I don't know, like if you ask me what's my favorite video game or something, I also like struggle a lot to answer.
Well, yeah. Although surprisingly, I can only narrow it down to two. So like Balloons TV, the series, like just as a whole.
Oh, interesting. We got a lot of people who like consumes BTD here because earlier a few weeks ago I did a Bloons stream and a lot of people came in, so a lot of people chatting right now is Bloons fans.
Oh yeah, and I found it interesting that every time I play Balloons, that's when I get a lot of people watching me. It's like I guess
it's interesting.
It's the only female presenting person that's playing this game, or I don't know.
Yeah, I also don't know. It's really weird. Like when I stream Bloons, it's like I streamed Bloons yesterday. Guess what? It's one of my best performing videos in like from the start. Like throughout my whole streaming journey, it's the only video that like got like 2K and stuff like that. I mean, I get like some other videos that's over 2K, but it's like VODs, not streams.
Yeah,
it's nuts. There's a lot of people who's into Bloons apparently.
Yeah, and I was surprised because, like, for example, I usually have like an average viewership right now of like 5 people, and whenever I play Bloons, it goes up to 15.
Yeah, it's nuts. Let's see. Like right now, hold on, let me look at chat. Bloons has quite the community. You have children has a lot of them. A lot of people that will show you their challenges. Yeah, a lot of people on like the Bloons community. I guess it's because it's. I don't know. It's just there's a lot of other games with big communities as well, but like there's no. For some reason, Bloons is just nuts. I don't know.
I guess probably the nostalgia factor because I remember playing Bloons when I was a kid.
Yeah, same. Oh
Like,
man,
so
yeah,
much.
the nostalgia value. But I mean, it's also kind of weird. Like right now, everyone all the Bloons, what all of my Bloons watchers are like more towards the younger side. So it's also like I don't know, a lot of younger people, which is interesting. I thought Bloons is like kind of considered a retro game, maybe you can say.
Retro.
I don't know. I don't want to say it's retro, but it's. I feel old now. But the previous Bloons games, you can't kinda call them retro.
You're attacking me, and I don't like how you're attacking me.
Oh, don't worry. I also feel attacked by myself. But hey, like, oh god. Now I can remember all of those tweets on Twitter, like oh, are you younger than the DS? And I'm like,
Yeah.
Wait, how old is Diaz?
Yeah, and I also remember this tweet that blew up fairly recently.
You seriously
where
want me to
someone
move
said,
your name?
Are there any old YouTubers that are older than 23 or 25? I don't remember. And the people just kept
Oh dear.
it over again. Oh, help me, like old YouTubers in Animal Crossing. I don't remember.
Yikes. Oh man, yeah. I mean, you were talking about Elizabeth. What's your second favorite game? Also, excuse me because someone already moaned a name.
Please, yamete kudasai.
Sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, what was your other like tiki game, favorite game?
You resetted my brain with that. Well, I really like the Cookie Run franchise. So I like both the Oven Break and the Kingdom games that they have.
Ooh.
Although I have to admit, I have tried to not play it as much because 2 years ago or last year they gave me the top 3% contributor award, and it just made me think, how much money have I spent on this game that I got?
Oh god. Yes, gacha addiction hits hard.
Oh, it does. Especially if you're in the top 3%.
Yikes.
I was like, oh, no, this means I paid for a lot of people's salary.
Oh no. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
That's a
But
lot.
At least I'm doing better now.
Yeah.
Kinda. I've moved
Yeah.
on to and sound alerts.
Yeah. Man, but at least you're not spending as much money anymore, I guess. At the very least.
Yeah. Maybe. I haven't been called by my bank recently, so I think we're good.
For now.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully,
It feels like
hopefully.
he called me because, although I have to admit, when I first started doing a lot of sound alert redeems, my bank did call me saying, "Did you need to spend a lot of this amount of money on Twitch?" And I'm like, did I really spend that much money? I didn't notice. Because,
It gets really like it gets out of hand really quickly, especially if you're like paying in small amounts. Like, oh, it's just $1 here, it's just another $1 here, and before you know it, it's just you're paying for people's salaries.
Oh yeah, and then it was like so bad at one point where I had 23 subscriptions. So I had
Yikes!
yeah, so I had to choose who to keep supporting and who not, because I don't really have time to watch everyone.
Yeah, fair. I won't really recommend anyone to like subscribe to more than 5 people anyways, because at the same time, because that's a lot of money, unless you're like super rich or something. If you get money to burn, then I guess do whatever.
Yeah, luckily I own my home, so I don't have to worry about paying rent.
Yeah. I mean, worry about not getting debt and stuff like that. If you, like, you know, getting debt to the point where you need to sell your house, that's gonna be rough. Oh god. I guess worry about that.
And also to answer the Jason's question, no, I use debit card. I don't use credit cards.
Thankfully.
Oh yeah.
Oh
not-
man.
I cannot imagine going into like debts just to be using Twitch.
Yeah.
That sounds very scary if that could happen.
Sounds scary. Imagine like going into debt because you've been like watching people's streams and playing around with sound alerts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, like imagine ending up on the streets and then like the local guys, hey, how did you get here? And then I'm like, oh, I've spent $5,000 on sound alerts.
I think that's just the amount that I spent on sound alerts.
Oh dear.
But like I said, I'm better now. I haven't spent that
Yeah.
much money. Although I did realize that for the most I've donated to a single streamer has been over 200, and I'm like,
Oh,
what did I do
dear.
that? Oh yeah.
Oh man, they can feed me for like 3 months probably. Which is normal because
Yeah,
over here in Asia, food is really cheap.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah. Like, you can probably live off $1 for like, you can live a day with just $1 over here, which is nice. If you know what you're doing, actually, really.
It kind of reminds me when I was in Manila for like about 2 months, approximately, in the Philippines. Although back then, like I was mentioning, I was sent over to Manila for 2 months when I was still working for a company because I had to train some people.
Mhm.
And so I just remember I was like so happy. I was like, oh, my money, it lasts more here. But I was also thrown off by the fact that people like would get out of lunch at like 2 or 3 in the morning, and everything was open at that time. I was like, oh, everything's open. It's real.
Oh man. Dang. But yeah. Also to answer the chat's question, I just disabled the add points, but apparently it like took away the point. Did it actually took away the points? No, I haven't like checked that. But I just removed the add points ready thingy command because it was like going crazy. But hey, you can still gamble and stuff. And for some reason the gamble is like 50-50, so you can easily get a bunch of money from it. But yeah, anyways, continuing on. Sorry about that. Chat is talking about the point redeems. I love the point redeems, but like it does like get a bit like hard on collabs,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, especially just chatting collabs, man. I love it when I'm streaming solo, but like with collabs, it's kind of like it kind of makes it a bit, you were talking, and suddenly it's like redeems. Oh no.
Yeah. But I think it's not as bad as doing a collab where you're playing like Among Us or Goose Goose Duck and you have to do workout redeems.
Oh dear.
That's because like at least when I was playing with Yo, which he's like really big on YouTube, not so much on Twitch. I just remember I kept getting workout redeems. I did about 100 squats. Like, no, stop doing squats.
Man.
Stop doing push-ups, and don't make me drink wine. Oh, and also I was a drunk stream.
Wait, you get a drinking redeem? Oh dear.
Yeah.
Thank you for the hydrate, anyways. Anyway.
Do you get a hydrate?
Yep. I mean, it's just like, thankfully, it's just water and not alcohol. But yeah, 100 squats, damn, that's a lot.
Oh yeah, and the thing is that I streamed 2 days in a row, so it wasn't just like the day before, if not like the day before that day as well. They also did workout.
There's gonna be a lot of. I mean, on the one side, it's like you're getting healthy, so it's nice. But on the other side, oh man, that's a lot of sore muscles.
Oh yeah, my hands are still sore. This happened 2 days ago.
God damn.
Like I just like tried getting up and walking. I was like, oh, what is this feeling? I feel wobbly. I should not feel wobbly.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed.
Yeah, I used to also have like a workout routine, but I like stopped doing it because I mean it's not. I like it. I like doing workout routines, but I'm scared that So I sometimes I get headaches after a workout, and I don't want that to happen on stream, so I just removed it. Yeah.
While doing workouts, but I have gotten embarrassed doing other things while working now.
Dang. Yeah. Yeah, like do you even have like a cooldown on it, or is it just like people can spam it?
I would like to believe I did set up a cooldown. I would need to check that honestly, because I know at least for like the poison juice routine, which is the one for like the wine or coffee routine, it the free defensive course, and I decided to go with that day.
Excuse me, wait.
Like
Excuse me, I'm gonna stretch. You can continue. I just need to stretch because of the redeem.
oh no.
Thank you for the stretch, Angel does. But yeah, anyways, but also welcome you to the stream. How's the day been? Yeah, feel free to continue. Sorry about that.
It's very enjoyable to hear.
It's not something you hear every day, huh? Oh dear. Coming from someone who sounds like me, at least. I don't know. Or maybe you do. Dun, dun, dun.
The thing is, I do.
Oh, dun dun dun. Yeah.
So yeah, so it's like because I recently, it's because like I've been talking to this person, which I will not name, but they make very nice sounds, very similar to fish sounds.
Neat.
Yes. Indeed.
I probably need to like meet this person. Hey, like if you want, feel free to like send their link on like Discord or something. I might check them out. maybe I'll find some like a worthy opponent.
Yeah, but she doesn't do that for like streams. Like she has very mild streams.
Fair.
Yeah, and actually she's very say-so. And she told me that she actually made her 18+ account just because she wanted to talk to me more. I was like, so fucking cute.
Oh man.
We're a border away. But oh well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we got a question from chat, but it's like, oh, it's BTD related. If it's alright, what level are you on BTD 6? Wait, you played? Do you play BTD 6? Is it 6? I can never forget. Oh, you played like 5? I'm guessing. Or
no,
something.
just like Battles 1 and
Ooh, Battles 1. It's been a while since I played that. I missed that one. The other one, Battles 2 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Battles 2. That's the other one I.
Damn.
But my chat actually wanted me to play Battle 6 for the longest time.
BTD 6, I guess.
Oh yeah, and they've made me watch the Seth review. I don't remember the name of the guy that does the review, but there's this funny review, and my chat has made me watch it twice just so I can play Balloons 6 eventually.
Oh man, yeah, maybe someday. Hey, who knows?
Yeah,
it goes on sale quite a bit, for a lot. Yeah.
Never noticed. I usually just buy games whenever I feel like it.
Dang.
Which is kind of tough too, because one time I bought 50 games in a row, and I still have yet to play all of them.
You know what? Relatable. As much as I don't want to admit it, it's relatable.
Yeah, sadly.
Oh no, the never-ending backlog.
Oh,
Yikes.
yeah. And the same thing with manga as well. And I used to actually, when I used to live in Japan as well.
Dang.
My parents used to buy a whole bunch of DVDs, and because like I just wanted shit. Like I didn't need it. I just wanted it.
Yeah, it's the same case for all of us, I guess. A lot, I guess. I mean, even if I try to not do it, sometimes I just can't, Like when it goes on sale for like 90, it's only 5 cents. So what's stopping me from buying it? Come on. Sometimes it's just like that.
I used to say, does my wallet say I can buy it? And if it does, then I buy it.
Yeah.
Why did I pull out my card? I don't need it.
Sometimes it's like, oh, it's on sale. Maybe I'll just buy it. I can play it later. But then, like, surprise, surprise! 1 year later, it goes on a sale for like cheaper, and I haven't played the game. True story.
Oh yeah, that's how I felt with Grammatical Murderer because I first played it in the original Japanese, and then when I saw it in English, I was like, "Oh, it's even on sale in English." Then I have yet to play it again since the first time I played it, I was still in high school, and that's a long ass time now. I'd like to say about 7 years, approximately.
I almost say something, but I know that's also gonna attack myself regarding being old.
It's okay. As long as we age gracefully, wear sunscreen when we need to, and
Yeah.
just eat our veggies.
Thankfully, I'm still I'm still not too old yet, but I hope I age well. I don't know, man. I mean, nowadays I already get back pain. I don't think I'm gonna age well. Oh dear.
Well, I'm hoping that I get my mom's genes. By the way, I'm a mix. So my mom, she's half Japanese, half Mexican, and my dad, he's Spaniard. And I'm just hoping that I get my mom's genes because if you look at my dad, he's all wrinkly because he's white. And then I'm like, I hope I have my mom's genes because she's like 59 and she still looks fairly young. She doesn't look like she's. So I'm just praying. I'm praying. I don't believe
Just
in
gonna
God, but
pray,
I'm
man. Just gonna pray. Yeah,
basically.
I mean, the one that I'm most scared of is like the midlife kind of things. Also, hold on, we get questions from the chat, and yeah, I mean, I'm gonna finish what I was talking about earlier. Like the one that I'm really I'm really scared about is like the midlife kind of thing. You know, like when you're young, you're like all pretty and stuff like that. But like when you're old, you also like you're all nice and cute. But when you're middle aged, like I guess maybe like 30, 40, 50, you're kind of like that. I don't know, man. Life puberty. It's just you just look awkward.
I really don't want to go through that. I'm gonna try to do everything I can. Like I have a 10-step beauty routine that I follow, and plus, I haven't done it yet, but I do want to get Botox eventually because it's better if you prevent the wrinkles instead of waiting until you get the wrinkles.
Fair. Yeah. Getting Botox is kind of scary though. If I don't think it's something I would get, but like it's like, oh god, it's kind of like injecting stuff into your face. I know it's kind of scary.
Injections. Well, I've gotten way too many injections. Not cosmetic injections, like for example, like, and this reminds me of this one time where a nurse was trying to like inject an IV in me because of an accident I had, but she kept missing. So she broke my arm about 9 times.
Oh dear.
I was like,
that's quite a lot.
You have to. Yeah, and one part is that afterwards, like about half an hour, like the needle bended inside. So
oh god.
Yeah, so imagine that by the time they had to take out the needle, it was in an L shape.
Ooh.
It wasn't a good experience.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and especially since we're like the needles that have like the little tip at the end, so it's not like just like a flat needle. It's
dang.
thick and then thin.
Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with needles. I'm okay with needles and things like medical injections, but things that actually like inject things under your skin and it's meant to stay there. It's like I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of like one of those things like some guys actually inject these oil thingamajig onto their muscles to make them look like buff and stuff like that. It's like I don't know, man. It looks kind of scary. And then there's also a lot of cases where their insides rot because of it.
Yeah, I've actually seen that in person.
Yeah.
And it's very disgusting. Because, like, in the sense that, especially if they're getting fillers from people that aren't really the most trustworthy.
Yeah.
It just moves around. If you ever get to meet someone that has had, like, those types of fillers, sometimes they can either be filled with cement
Oh
some
yeah,
type
there's
of cooking
cement as
oil.
well. Oh dear.
Yeah. I think I haven't met anyone that's been injected with cement, but
Oh
too
god.
many cases with cooking oils. And like if you just touch their skin, it's very malleable. And it just feels
Yikes.
like you're cooking Play-Doh. That's the best way I can describe
Huge
it.
yikes. Yeah. Oh man.
And then like they have to like massage the thing so it doesn't really move around too much.
Yikes. Like, I mean, I don't know, like, you know, I mean, they don't even look good when they, like, get those injections. They look creepy. They just plain look creepy when they get the injections. Yikes. No, man, it's just, you know, I mean, speaking of cement injections, I heard that some people also, like, you know, some plastic surgeons, like those cheap ones, will actually inject cement into your face, which is nuts. So yikes, huge yikes, really scary stuff. Yeah. Welcome Irfan to the stream. How's it been? Yeah. Anyways, we got a question from Global earlier. Sorry for waiting a bit because we're chatting about something. But yeah, question from Global. What do you eat? And then no, it's a weird question.
So, since I'm allergic to a lot of things, I don't know if it's because of that, but I am allergic to some things. I mainly tend to eat a lot of rice and a lot of like plant-based foods.
Sounds neat.
So oh yeah, but it's not really so much by choice. Because imagine being like part Asian and not being able to eat tofu because you're allergic to soy at the same time.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and then you want to eat meat because you don't like the texture of meat, and it's like, huh. So what else can I eat? But at least I can have ice cream sandwiches, which I might have a problem with.
Soy
Well, not
allergy
right
is
now.
actually interesting. I never heard of that one, so this is cool. I guess. I mean, probably not cool if you have it, but hey, it's
And
interesting. Let's
a lot-
say.
Well, yeah, and sadly, a lot of food has soy in it,
Yeah,
as well as
especially in Asia.
meat.
Oh man, in Asia, if you're picky with what you eat, you're gonna get disowned.
Yeah.
It's not an allergy, come on. Like, it's not lactose intolerance. Back in my days, it's normal to be a bit runny after you drink milk. All Asian parents are like that.
Oh yeah, that kind of reminds me of a Stephen King video where I watched where they were talking about a peanut allergy, I believe. And what do you mean you're allergic to peanuts?
Yeah,
it was
so
bad.
weak. Oh dear.
And you know what it's like to be I'm not allergic to peanuts, thankfully, but imagine being allergic to peanuts and being like in an Asian country where a lot of, for the most part, you cook with peanut oil.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, that's definitely not good. But on the other side, I'm also part Mexican, like mentioned before, and I'm allergic to avocados.
Oh dang. That's a lot of allergies actually. It's gonna be really hard to like find things to eat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Because
man.
I can't really eat a lot of the things that most vegans eat. So if you were to give me avocado on toast, that's the worst thing you can give me.
Oh
Because, like,
dear.
meat.
I do like avocado toast though. They do taste nice.
I can imagine. But like I said, I can only imagine. Unless I want to go to the hospital.
Oh man. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see what other questions I'd like here. Oh, another question from Global. Is that your hair or your ears?
Oh, you mean like the ones
Yeah,
on the
the-
side? So
Ye-
yeah, they're my goat ears. So I'm one of those VTubers that have 4 ears, and not just 2.
Hey, I only have 2 ears. Come on. if you raise up my side hairs, you're not gonna see human ears.
like I have to move myself a lot, and you might see them, but I don't. Yeah, at least for the rigging in this, you can't really see ears.
Having 4 ears is like, it's weird hearing with 4 ears, but at the same time, it makes people less creep out of you.
Oh yeah. Plus, since like, you can say lore-wise, I'm like a Mr. Potato Head, where I can take off body parts and put them back on. So lore-wise, I can do that. Just that I have not yet done any rigging to actually be able to take off my head. But I don't think I will be able to do that because of TOS. I don't know if that would be TOS on Twitch.
That would be cool though.
Yeah, I really want to.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you make it like, if you make it like not gory and stuff like that, I think it'll like comply to TOS. Like, those characters that can take off their head and like use it as a basketball or something, I don't know. Kind of like that,
yeah,
I guess.
That's what I was actually mentioning.
Yeah.
I was write my lore before, like, for some reason I said, oh yeah, there was a point where I lost my head and it was stuck in a cave for 100 years.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and lore-wise, I am 500 years old.
Haha, old.
Yeah.
Oh dear. But yeah, thank you for the hydrate. But yeah. Okay, let's see what other questions we have. We got quite a few questions on chat, which is nice. Okay, a question from Irvan Shah. Do you know what Keyang is? I'm not sure what that is, but do you know what that is?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I really don't know what Keyang is. Well...
I only went to like elementary school when it comes to Japan, but it was like before the 4th grade. So before the 4th grade, they don't really teach you like actual Japanese. Well, they teach you some, but they teach you more like discipline and manners. And then like once you're in 4th grade, that's when they actually start teaching you all that.
Fair, I guess. Then again, the Japanese language is really difficult. So I guess it's fair.
And there's like at least 7 different ways to use formalities and
yeah. Oh man.
Oh yeah, so like you can be like orewa something. I can't think of anything, but I like using orewa.
Yeah, orewa. You can like oresabawa. There's like, even with referring to yourself, there's a lot of ways to refer to yourself, which is like nuts.
Oh yeah, definitely.
In English, you only have like I, or like, I guess if you're like weird, you refer to yourself with a name. But yeah, in Japan there's like at least 4, which is like tashi, boku, ore, and then like with whatchamacallit with your name, and then stuff like that. A lot. Oh man.
It's just very complex when it comes to like just the syntax alone, and then you have to memorize a lot of characters as well. That at least I know not a lot of people memorize them, because like I used to take like some books to my grandma to read, and she's like, I didn't finish school, so I don't know what that says.
Oh man, it's alright. Hey, even I don't think I'll be able to learn the Japanese language in like probably like 3 years if I go to school in Japan. Probably not. It's a really complicated language, especially the writing system. I think talking is like a bit alright. It's like you can still understand it by like listening to other people, especially if you're young. But like the writing, oh man.
Yeah, but like sometimes like you can have like kata, like which means that like for example like a cutter, or you can also say kata as in like it's supposed like it has 7 different meanings.
Oh yeah, what are multiple meanings? I think they should be alright, because I think we also have like things like that in English and stuff like that. So I think it shouldn't be too it's context and stuff like that. It shouldn't be too difficult, but yeah. Definitely the kanji though. Kanji is nuts. Japan and China probably has the hardest alphabet, like the kanji alphabet and Hanchu alphabet.
Oh. And like even when I tried learning Chinese, because for some reason I decided to learn Chinese even though I'm part Japanese, makes complete sense.
Yeah.
And so whenever I read things, like I just read, like when I was in class, I would read them the Japanese way, and my teacher would say, "No, that's the Japanese way. You need to read it the Chinese way." Say, for example, Lao Shi, I would say Sensei. No.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it got pretty confusing, so I kind of had to drop out of Chinese because I just got myself confused.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I won't judge you. Hey, my parents are Chinese, but I have no idea to speak Chinese. It's way too hard for me. I can't read. I can only like swear in Chinese because my parents swear at me a lot. But yeah.
Yes, understand.
Oh
I guess
man.
that's how I started off the Spanish too. That I only knew the swear words, and also I lived in Mexico for a while. So when I was in Mexico and I was studying there, like I only knew the swear words, and I would say like "Victor" or "pinche esto," and I didn't know "pinche" was a bad word because my dad will always say it. But then I found out it was because I called a teacher that, and then I got sent over to the director's office. And then my mom explained to me, no, that's a bad word.
Yeah. Oh man. I think a lot of us learn our first swear words from our own parents.
Oh yeah. At least my dad used to swear like a sailor.
Yeah. I guess it's normal. I know. A lot of parents swear. Especially here, I mean, at least over here in where I live, a lot of parents swear. And a lot of the kids pick up on the swears.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I remember really the first time I swore in front of my parents. Because I heard the word fuck in the playground. And at this point I was still in the US. Like I said, I moved around a lot. So I might not have like a specific accent, but I think you might notice more of the American part of my accent than the rest.
Fair.
And so, like, I heard the word fuck, and I didn't know what it was. And I remember being in the car in the back seats, and I asked my dad, "What the fuck is fuck?" and he's like, "Oh, that's your first swear word. I'm so proud of you." And I was just there, like, but what does it mean? Like, he never explained. And then afterwards, I had to. But the thing is, Google showed you back then the images of the verb fucking.
Oh no.
That was my second experience with porn.
Yikes.
That was interesting.
Yes, a whole new world.
Yeah, a very say-so world.
Oh man. But yeah. I mean, I won't really judge your dad for not explaining what fuck is because it's really hard to explain now that I really think about it. Because it got a lot of meanings.
Yeah, it's like one of the words that you can use for several different things. Like, for example, pedo in Spanish. Which it still kind of confuses me because like you say, que pedo, buen pedo, ni pedo. And those just mean three different things, which, like, que pedo, like, what's going on, or, like, pedo, like, just forget about it, or que pedo, what's up?
Yeah.
There's, like, more for just that one word.
Oh man. But yeah. It's the same. Again, it's the same for fuck. You can go like, hey, fuck yeah, or like, ah, fuck, or maybe like, what the fuck, stuff like that. It exclaims things like, you might be confused, you might be angry, stuff like that. You might be excited. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's excited in 2 different ways all same time.
Oh yeah. I guess it's the same. I don't know why, but it's like it happens for all languages. It's interesting how swear words become like, I guess punctuation, you can say.
Oh yeah. And it's just like something that happens in every single language.
It's interesting how that happens.
Oh yeah. I guess we kind of just want to have a way to vent out things, and we just choose one word.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I get why it's like, it's used for like expressions of angriness, but sometimes I wonder why it's used for expressions of like happiness and stuff like that.
Like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, let's go. I wonder how that happened. I probably need to ask a linguist or something. That's something interesting.
I'm actually.
Yeah, now I'm kinda interested. Hey, if there's any linguists watching, do tell us why that's a thing. It's a really interesting phenomenon.
Well, like I said, I did study applied linguistics, but
Oh.
I mainly studied applied linguistics and not so much like the origin of language, which I forgot the terminology for that.
Interesting.
But from like the one, well, yeah, just that I learned that, at least for what I was specializing in, that wasn't for me.
Ooh.
If I ever could go back, I might just do speech therapy instead of English language teaching, which was the major I was going for.
Ah, okay. So back then you wanted to be like an English teacher?
Yeah, because I wanted to travel the world, and since that's the best job that you can get right away, or that people will hire you right away if you're a foreigner. So I said, I'm gonna try that.
Really
And
noble
then
goals.
Oh, it wasn't.
I guess kinda,
so much-
teaching. They say teaching is like a noble job and stuff like that, but I'm like, I don't know, man.
At least for like most of the people in my major, I just learned that most of them, not all of them, because I did meet some good people, they just did it to like fill up their egos, if we're being honest.
Dang, yeah. Traveling the world for your job do sound fun though.
Oh yeah.
But
like,
sometimes like,
and-
yeah. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. I was just gonna say, I actually had a teacher, but boy, did she talk. You would ask her one thing, and she would respond 10 times the same thing. But she said that she had gone to Guam, she had gone to Chile, she had gone to Puerto Rico, the Dominican, she had gone all over the place.
Dang.
And I want to be like that. But then after your classes, I'm like, no, I don't want to be like that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at the surface, first it does sound like fun, like, traveling around the world, but once you realize it's just work, it's like, it's going to work again.
Yeah, going to work and
Yeah.
that currency.
Yeah. Oh man, I need to travel to Singapore now. Oh no, do I need to travel to Norway tomorrow? Yikes. Anyways, welcome my size to the stream. How's David? And yeah, have fun. Thank you.
At least like most schools, they have a year contract, and it's not like you have to take flights in between jobs.
Thankfully.
It doesn't matter. Oh, I have to be here by 4 a.m. Norwegian time, so let me just get on a flight. I have to go back to.
I mean, for back when back then though, like my friend who works at it's kind of like there's this company that over here there's this company that basically hires people from other countries and makes them teach on other countries, teach English in other countries, so that the children on that country will get like a teacher that can't really speak their language, so they're forced to speak English. That's like the company, but like based from what I hear from their experience, they need to relocate a lot, not only to different countries but to different schools. So they need to, like, they're in the same country, but they like their contract doesn't like last really long for one school. They need to switch schools a lot, so it's like, oh god, there's a lot of traveling.
And there's actually a reason for that, and this is actually a study that one of my old college professors did.
Ooh.
It's mainly because most teachers that they hire for those programs they don't have the qualifications. They just like do the online TOEFL exam, because most schools or most places would just ask you for the TOEFL or the IELTS, which is the UK equivalent of the TOEFL.
Interesting.
And so, yeah. So basically, if I want to start teaching right now, I just need to pay $250 for the test, and I can start teaching without actually having to get like a bachelor's degree in education or anything. And that's the problem with that. Most of those hiring agencies would hire professors that were just native speakers, because as long as they had a bachelor's in something, not necessarily in teaching, they would just get them and hire them. Because I had friends that moved over to China because they were studying abroad there, and those agencies were trying to hire them even though they had no experience whatsoever in teaching.
Damn, that's interesting. I kind of low-key want to try it now, but I don't know if it's how much time. I'm probably gonna take a lot of time out of my life. Oh man, but I'm just curious.
And although, like, I do have to admit that a lot of students, especially when they're learning English as a second language and not as a foreign language and not as a second language, and there is a difference between the two, which basically it depends if you're living in this English-speaking country or not. That if they're in a if they're learning it as a foreign language, they actually do prefer foreigners to teach them English compared to native speakers, because at least when it comes to the research that the same professor did, it has been quite noticeable that if a foreign teacher that knew or that had to learn the language knows how to explain the language better compared to a native speaker.
Dang.
Yeah.
A lot of like intricate details.
Yes.
Oh man.
Like, for example, in my case, I know the language because I was born. I was born in the US. I spoke it growing up. I was always exposed to it. But compared to like other people that are teaching English as a foreign language, they had to put in the time, they had to put in energy to learn how the language actually works. So it's mainly because of that. Because they just don't understand the struggles. I'm not saying that native speakers are bad English teachers, but they're not the best English teachers overall.
Yeah. It's just different, because if you grow up with language, it's just different. I don't know how to explain it. I'm kind of like a dum-dum. I'm a smooth brain.
Where is the word? It's like I said, I just want to give you head pats.
Yeah,
Sadly,
dear.
I cannot give you head pats.
Yeah. Unfortunately. That should be a redeem, actually. Maybe I'll turn that into a redeem somehow. I'm not sure how, but somehow. Oh man. Yeah.
Well, if you can do it like I do, where I don't know how to add props, but I added the like hand thing.
Oh, props. Yeah, I can add props. Yeah, probably should do that, But yeah, I'll probably try to make it automatic somehow, but somehow, I'll see.
Well, there is a way.
I'll like hotkey it, maybe. Yeah. I'll see what I can do. It will be interesting if I can do that. But yeah. Okay. Oh, hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. And let's see. What other questions we have?
I feel like we want to drown you, but they're doing it slowly.
Yeah. I mean, hey, chat can drown me, actually. Like, I actually did like individual cooldown, a user cooldown for the hydrating emoji, but I have no global cooldown. So if everyone redeems at the same time, it's gonna definitely drown me. Please don't do that. But yeah. Oh dear. On one hand, I probably would kind of regret it, but on the other hand, it's like it's kind of fun. You know, oh dear, a team. We'll turn it down a bit so it doesn't like conflict with the the talking and stuff like that, because sometimes the sound effects can get a bit loud. Maybe I should turn it down. No, hey, I get sound redeems as like redeems, regular redeems. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah.
I was just gonna say it's up to you if you ever do want to lower down the volume.
Yeah.
Because like personally, I usually leave them at 100% when it comes to like this screamer sound alert that I have, because like if you're gonna redeem a sound alert that's gonna scare someone, you might as well go.
Fair. I really should add a jump scare redeem. I don't really have a jump scare redeem, but I really don't know what to put for jump scare redeems. What sound to put for a jump scare redeem? What did you put for your jump scare redeem?
I guess I put this person screaming.
This is a dude streaming.
Like,
Yeah. Unfair, I guess.
That's why I just went like that.
Yeah. I really can't think of anything to like put as a jump scare redeem, but I'll probably put it on like my future sound redeem thingy-majig. I already have a lot of sound redeems though. I hope it won't get spammed too much. Oh man. Anyways. Yeah.
You need to make sure that you make it past the or bits. Assuming that you're also streaming on Twitch as well.
Yeah, I mean I could make it like a donation alert thingy-majig, but I don't know if I should. It feels like I don't know. It kind of feels like kind of like making people pay and stuff like that. So I don't know, but maybe for like maybe for some redeems I'll consider it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, to each their own. But in my case, I do make it 500 bits because I don't want to be scared often.
Yeah, I guess it's fair to control how many people do it. So it's fair. It's also kind of hard to do it because I'm streaming on multiple platforms, so I need to have the link. I need to have it be available on all platforms, and Bits is only on Twitch. Struggles.
Imagine try to redeem the same alert back to back, and because they're on different platforms, there's no waiting queue.
Yeah, actually, I mean, I guess it'll be okay, but it's gonna it will feel a bit weird. Like one platform has access to redeem, one platform doesn't. It's kind of weird. Yeah.
And I guess that's the problem. At least, like I said, I only have streamed on one single platform at a time. I've never really tried doing more than once. I can definitely imagine how it could get very confusing very quickly.
It does get really confusing. Yeah. Back then when I started, I multi-streamed, but then it kind of got a bit overwhelming, and plus Twitch got the affiliate contract where the exclusivity contract, so I can't really stream on the multiple platforms when I'm an affiliate. So then I started streaming on Twitch exclusively, but then Twitch kind of did some weird things. Like I don't know why, but for some reason my internet won't connect to Twitch all the time. It's kind of inconsistent, so I kind of moved to YouTube. Still, so my streams are a bit more consistent, but then suddenly I'm thought, maybe I should try multi-streaming again. So here I am. And it's a lot to keep track of. I can't even rate people on Twitch because I'm afraid if I rate someone on Twitch, first of all, the people on YouTube is gonna be a bit, they're gonna feel a bit weird, nothing happens, stuff like that. And then it's also gonna be I won't really be able to go on to their streams because right away, because of I need to set things up after the stream with the multi-stream thingamajig, and when I get there I'll probably be late and stuff like that, and it's gonna be awkward.
Yeah, even as someone that has rated people on Twitch, sometimes I forget to open up the stream on my phone or on the browser. So I'm just like rating people and saying like, hopefully everything goes well.
Yeah. Yeah, like, you know, I don't know how I feel about, you know, rating someone but then not chatting on the stream. It kind of feels like, you know, it kind of, I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to seem like a bot rate, you know. Like, oh, I'm just there because I want my name on the screen. It's kind of like, I don't know.
That's
feels
kinda
bad.
like, I tend to stick to a rule where at least I try to, if I am going to raid, I'm gonna raid with at least 3 people. Because I know that
Yeah.
anything less than people just feels that you're just wanting to get attention.
Yeah, that as well, you know. Imagine writing one per people. Oh dear.
Like I've gotten people that have raided with one person, and it's like, hi.
Yeah. Hi, question mark.
Yeah, so that's why, like, at least for my Twitch redeems, like, it doesn't acknowledge anyone unless they have at least 2 people.
Yeah.
Because at least I know that they're streaming, or at least they had 2 devices that they were using to watch stuff.
Fair. Yeah. It's good, like, you know, the thing with the hosting emoji. Like, anyone can host you. Like, imagine, like, one of your viewers just open up their dashboard and just hosted you, and then it's gonna show up a notification with, like, 0 viewers, or, like, 1 viewers, maybe, if they're viewing their own channel. Sometimes it can also happen. So, yeah, it's fair. Oh, man. Kinda feel bad, though, because, you know, I don't really rate anymore. Then again, I don't think I should rate, because ever since I kind of, like, stopped streaming on Twitch for a bit, when I moved to YouTube, I don't really get that much, like, traction on Twitch anymore. But I guess it's fair. I kind of, like, went silent on Twitch for a while. Like, half a year, goddamn. So it makes sense.
Yeah,
And nowadays I don't even promote my Twitch channel. I promote my YouTube because it's my main channel. And most of my viewers are on YouTube.
Yeah, I think you have more subscribers here on
Yeah.
YouTube. You had, like, 469.
Yeah, let's go. Nice. Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, that's a nice number.
Yeah. Back then Twitch has more, so moving to YouTube is like kind of like it's kind of like it's a scary decision, but now YouTube is like growing a lot faster than Twitch, which is nice. Twitch has been stagnating, but that's because there's a period where I stopped streaming on Twitch, and then right now I only like multi-stream to Twitch. It's not like an exclusive thing magic. I don't even have redeems on Twitch because I terminated my affiliate contract, so I can multi-stream. So yeah.
Makes sense. Like in my case, like I'm an affiliate, but I do kind of want to move. But I'm like, I'm gonna lose a lot of like viewership if I do move.
Yeah.
View me constantly on Twitch, and then I'll lose subscribers too. And it's like,
It happens.
I make money.
It's kind of harsh, you know. Like when I move away from Twitch, almost all of my regulars like stop watching me, which is kind of sad.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people not a lot of people are willing to move platforms for a creator.
Yeah,
So
I know.
unless
Right?
like they're your favorite creator, then I see them moving. But you gotta be the favorite creator. I still don't know how to do that necessarily, but I do hope that one day I can be someone's favorite creator.
Yeah, it's like the streamer, every streamer's dream to just be one person's favorite streamer. Oh man, when someone says that you're their favorite streamer, it just makes your heart melt.
It does.
Yeah, it's the greatest
And I
feeling,
just wanna-
definitely.
I think I just like giving head pats in journal, but I just find people cute, and just like I just want to pinch their chubby cheeks.
Oh,
assuming
God.
that they have- Yeah.
It's if they have chubby cheeks. Oh dear. My cheeks is just skin and bones.
Well, you still have cheeks. I can still pinch them.
I guess, yeah. The cheekbones, let's go. But yeah. Okay. Where were we at? Oh yeah, like, you know, sometimes I thought, maybe back then I should have like, instead of switching over to YouTube fully, I should have like quickly terminated my affiliate contract and start multi-streaming. But I was back then I was like, I don't know, should I terminate my affiliate contract and like that, So yeah, dang. Yeah, we all make mistakes. But it's part of like learning, I guess. Which is nice.
Oh yeah, we're like, since we're still small creators, like it does take a few trials and errors to actually figure out what works and what doesn't.
Yeah, switching over from Twitch to YouTube exclusively, it's like starting over from zero, which is nuts. Kind of scary. But hey, at least it worked out. At least it worked out. Now I'm averaging a lot more than I was than what I was averaging on Twitch back then.
That's good.
Yeah, which is nice. Yes. Oh man. But yeah, anyways. Speaking of like sweet stuff, what's the best compliment you ever had actually? Just a random question I found my notes.
Oh, I haven't thought about that. Well, I like the compliments about my model's hair, but I don't know if you're talking about my model in general or what type of compliments.
I mean anything really, like I think anything can be a compliment. Depends on how weird you are, I guess.
I am very weird. Just that I am very reserved. At least for now.
Weird but reserved.
Yes. I can't think of a good compliment. It's like when someone asks you, "What's your favorite song?" and then your mind goes like, "That's how I feel right now. I can't remember."
Fair. Same for me.
I think it was just touchy that people really like my arm tattoos. Can't really see it on this model, so then let me switch to. Where is it? Okay, this should be the link. Express one. It should still be safe for YouTube.
Gonna give it though. The model does look really nice. I really like the hair.
Thank you.
Yeah, and like later we also have people like saying that the model looks nice. So yeah. Ooh, arm tattoos. Oh, that's a lot. Oh man. What are those?
Yeah, here. So like the top part, it's Maka and that's the kid from Soul Eater, and then afterwards, like the 4 kids from South Park, Stan, Kyle, Kenny, and Cartman, and then afterwards you have like Corpse Husband, and then you have Kier from Dramatical Murder, then you have Midoramiya from Kuroko no Basket, just dressed as something else. And then you have like one of my first like avatars I had before VTubing. Then you have like 4 main people from Jujutsu Kaisen, Blitz and Soulless from Hello Boss. What else did I have there? Oh, female Kirishima. I think that's all for my right arm, and then for the other arm, they're just kind of random tattoos that random pictures I found in the Full Metal Alchemist thing that I have there on my shoulder. Which hopefully you can see. I'm assuming that you can see it.
Yeah, I can see this. Like it's a bit hard to see, but it's visible, more or less.
I'm
Some
trying
of
to
it.
stay still.
Oh man, it's kind of visible.
And then I also have... Now I have to touch your chest. I don't move my model often.
Fair. I also don't move my model often. Sometimes realigning my model to its default position is a pain in the ass. So it's fair.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Oh,
laying
dear.
down. Take me You're almost. You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna.
You're just slightly leaning now.
Yeah, I'll keep it that way.
Yeah, let's go. Okay. Yeah. Jason said it's like the first time they seen that it was like super realistic question mark, I guess. Yeah. Interesting though. Yeah, I mean I guess it's interesting because I don't really like see colored tattoos often. If it's like tattoos, usually I see either black only or like black red, green, and I guess that's all the colors I see for like tattoos, at least in real life. So this is interesting.
Well, at least I don't have those tattoos in real life, sadly.
Thank God.
Well, I only have
I mean,
one.
thank God, probably because it will be a bit like weird if people see it like that.
Maybe. Well, at least since like I live in a place where there are a lot of people with tattoos, it's not that uncommon. But since I work in an office environment most of the time, then I guess it would matter a little bit. Not too much. Like I have
Yeah.
an
Actually-
like operations manager be like fully tattooed, and he had like head tattoos.
Okay, Jason said he still questions the crotch tattoo. I'm guessing the womb tattoo thingamajig. Oh dear. I remember there was a trend back then for some reason.
Yeah, I do have a womb tattoo that you can't see on this model, and I don't think the other one would be safe.
Yeah, that was definitely not sad. But you know, if you want to see it, it's on Twitter. I retweeted the picture. That one, you can see it there. But yeah. Now that you mention it, like the tattoos kind of reminded me of you know those weird quote unquote like temporary tattoos that you get on bubblegum wraps sometimes. You put some water on it, stick it on your skin, then like scratch it or something, and it'll become a quote unquote tattoo. Oh man, I used to have quite a bit of those when I was young. When I buy bubblegum.
Like, I just like the temporary tattoos in general. I remember that I used to like draw on my arm every single day because I always wanted tattoos. Just that I've been spending my money on something else, not tattoos. Maybe I should have spent my money on tattoos instead of run. I think that would have been a better investment.
Yeah, I mean, I personally also really like tattoos, but I don't know how I feel about having it be permanent. Like, I do temporary tattoo things a lot, but like I don't really do never really do permanent ones because it's like I don't know, man. Like, what if I suddenly just kind of feeling like a different one, you know? Sometimes when I just want to have fun, I like do like that. You can actually do this thing called like it's an oil paper thing magic. I'm not exactly sure what it's gonna be called on like English, but it's like this oil paper that you can draw on it, or sometimes some people you can also like print on it, and then you stick it on your arm, pour some water on it, and like stick for like even up to a week probably. It's nice. It's cool.
When it comes to like tattoo paper, like I don't know about drawing your own designs, but at least I do know that you can. At least I used to like pay like a quarter or 75 cents. I don't remember. For like those temporary tattoos that you put water on it.
Yeah. Those things are cute. Super cute.
Yeah.
I did it ever since I was young because it's just nice.
And I remember my parents would just get like mad because I would always put them on my neck and face.
Oh man.
Yeah. I was a very weird child too.
Yeah.
I think my parents accepted it. Well, they didn't accept the piercings, so that I did have to kind of hide from them. And before, I actually used to have 15 piercings, but I've calmed down and removed some of them.
Dang. Yeah. Piercings are also like nice, but like I'm always scared of having the the holes that won't really go back. I think if you have like piercings that are like too big, you can actually like make a permanent hole in your ears, right?
Oh yeah, like actually used to have 0 piercings, like plugs, on my ears, but luckily they did stretch back. So, for context, I was able to fit one of those fat ass Sharpies in my ear and still part of my thumb.
Oh dear lord. A freaking Sharpie.
Right now, yeah, but the thick ones, not the thin ones. The thick ones.
Damn.
Yeah, this is or a better way to think about it is I used to be able to fit 2 fingers in there, no problem.
Like I'm imagining having my pinky finger stuck on your ear hole or something. Oh dear. It's gonna be scary.
Well, my ears are already stretched back, so there's no way that you're going to be able to get your fingers stuck in there.
Thankfully.
Unless you want blood. But then I don't want blood. And so when it comes to the actual size now, I think I can only fit like certain things in here. Why am I trying to look for something to stick something in there? No. But I think the last time I was only just able to fit like a book and pencil, and that's it. So maybe like a starter paper size, you can say, because I can still fit papers in there because it's stretched back almost completely.
Yeah.
On the left.
Will it ever heal like completely though? Like, will the hole actually like ever disappear? I don't know.
No, they don't disappear. They just reduce a lot in size.
Ah, fair. Yeah. Like those things are like what scares me when it comes to piercings. I only get the tiny ones, never really get like the big ones.
Yeah, so unless you're stripping your skin, it's more than likely just gonna be like a hole if you take care of it properly. Although if it, for example, if it does get infected, or if it's just been too long, sometimes like some holes will close. Because like next to like the where I had the plugs, I used to have another set of piercings as well in my ears, and those holes did close off. And the same goes for the 5 I had around my mouth. Like,
wait, 5 piercings on the mouth? Holy shit, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I got stuck with an ex-boyfriend while kissing.
Dang.
It was a bad experience. So like, how the fuck did we get stuck? Because like he got stuck between my 2 snake bites.
Oh dear.
The spider bites. So the spider bites are the ones that are right next to each other on the lip. And he had a tongue piercing, but the thing is that it wasn't like a regular tongue piercing. Like it had like a little like star like on it. So it just like got stuck in there. And we had to go to the nurse's office. Oh, by the way, we were in school. And we had to go to the nurse's office and walk across campus.
Walking across campus like that. Oh dear, that's gonna be so awkward.
It was awkward. I was all over people's like Snapchat stories.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed.
Yeah. I mean, hey, in a few years that will make an amazing story. I mean, right now it's already an amazing story. You're gonna tell your grandchildren about that, and you're like, oh, back when I was young, I got my piercing stuck, and I need to. Kind of like that, I guess.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna be telling my grandchildren what I did.
Yeah. Like, you know. I guess it'll be like one of those stories that you, like, you know, for example, if you don't want your kids to get piercings, it's like one of the stories you will tell them, kind of like that, I guess.
Why would I I will let them get piercings so that they can at least get the experience of the pain.
Yeah. Yeah. Like over here, there's a lot of parents who don't really allow things like that, and you know, and schools as well, stuff like that. Whatchamacallit again? Oh, thank you, Kane, for a raiding. But yeah, wait, sorry about that. What's?
Hello, Raiders.
Yeah, thank you, Kane, for raiding. Welcome. Oh, and sorry about the bots. I mean, sorry about the sorry about Streamlabs. I did the Streamlabs automatically like stops whatchamacallit again messages with more than 3 emotes because of the recent whatchamacallit again. You know, recently there has been this bot raids where the bot's name is bad, but their messages is just emojis. So I have that thingamajig on Streamlabs that automatically censors emojis. So I'm really sorry about that, but thank you for the raid anyway. So yeah, 10-hour raid. Welcome. Oh dear, Kane has been streaming for 10 hours. How was it? But yeah, anyways. We were talking about like getting piercings and stuff like that. So if you're interested, hey, do feel free to like, you know, join the conversation. Oh man. But yeah. Okay, what were you like talking about again? Sorry, I can't like, you know, talk about to the raiders a bit.
No worries. I was just trying to adjust myself in the meantime. I think I got it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. And so I was just saying that my parents in school didn't allow it because I went to a private school. I didn't go to a public school for most of my life until like the last 2 years, your year of high school. Then I went to a public school there. But yeah, my school did not allow it. Like, they also didn't allow dyed hair. So it was a very confusing time because I have naturally red hair, and so they thought I dyed my hair, and it was just very confusing because everyone had black hair, and I was the only kid that had light-ish hair. It's like, we need proof that it's natural.
Yeah, private schooling, man. Yeah, it's expensive and it's like definitely not a good experience. At least for me, it's so strict. I also went to a private school for context. So damn, I feel you.
Yeah, I definitely hated private schools.
Yeah.
At least they didn't say anything would be ditched compared to public schools, where I was surprised that they told your parents, because like when I went back to the US for my senior year, like they would call my uncle's house because I was staying with my uncle back then because of some issues, and so they would call his home phone. It was like, oh, they know. The school lets them know I ditched class. Oh no, that's not good. Because just imagine, like, just going to 5 out of the 6 classes you're supposed to go to. I don't know how I passed my classes, honestly.
Same.
Given the... Yeah, especially since I was never there. But oh well.
I mean, I guess if you do good at exams, I mean, that's usually what I always do. Just like, because I usually use school time as sleep time because I'm usually just tired.
I can imagine.
At least I got decent grades, so I don't need to like stay a year or something. Oh dear. But yeah, private school is like nuts.
And then especially like since for like the first high school I went to, before, like I said, I had some issues. My dad took me out of that school. It was a dormitory school, so things were a little bit more intense there and messy because there would be drama, and when there was drama, you would know like right away, like either from someone in the dorm or someone was making a scandal.
Oh no, high school drama, the worst kind of drama. It's kind of like tutor drama, but you know all of them are whatchamacallit kids. Oh
Like,
dear.
That's the worst.
The worst part is in the drama, probably nobody is right. Probably most of the time with high school drama.
Oh yeah,
It's the worst.
I kind of want to hear some drama.
But I think like the
that's-
worst part is like the aftermath, in my opinion, at least. Like imagine having like, you know, getting on drama with your friend, your dorm mate, but then like, you know, the drama kind of died out, but you can never like look them in the face normally anymore, but you can't really not look at their face because they're in the same dorm as you. That's the worst part, definitely.
Yeah, I can definitely imagine. At least secondly, I got my own dorm because at least back then my dad still had like a good job, so like he did pay for a separate. But oh god, I just
really.
don't. I can't imagine other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. High school drama. The high school drama is 10 out of 10. Like even if you don't like, you know, even if you're like the quiet kid, you also get drama on you. Happens to me all the time.
Oh yeah, and I
goddammit.
was the quiet kid.
Everyone is subject to drama.
And especially. And then like no one really wanted to talk to me because I was the gothic kid. So I don't know how goths are in your country, but at least I wore piercings even though that was against the rules. And then like I did the fucking exaggerated raccoon eye makeup. I look back at it now and it's like, why did he go so hard? You didn't have to.
Don't worry,
that
it's just a
had-
phase. It's just a phase.
Yeah, I have now learned how to do better makeup.
Yeah.
And now
Oh,
people
man.
become a new girl. And I
Yeah.
don't know how to deal about it.
On my school, nobody is nobody has the bravery to wear piercings. I'm gonna let you guess what they do to people who wear piercings.
They pull them out.
It's
I'm
worse. It's worse. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, like, for the girls, they can do one piercing, but only that. Like, they also can't really do big ones. They can only do small ones, and not the ones that dangle on your ears. It can only be like, you know, the ones that doesn't dangle, and they can only have one on like each ear. But like for both for the girls and the guys, if the girls wear more than one piercing or like wear the big piercing, and if a guy wears piercing, they're gonna like take you to the physics lab. There's like a wooden wall there. They're gonna make you, tiptoe, and then they're gonna nail your ear to the wall. For the little bit.
Are they allowed to do that?
I mean, it's a private school. They're allowed to do anything.
Even so, I think private schools have their limit.
Yeah. I mean, back then it's crazy, okay? I mean, I think nowadays it's chilled down a bit, but back in the day, oh man, all the class has wooden erasers. Wooden erasers. They nail your ear to the thingamajig. If your hair is too long, like if your hair touches your eyebrows, it's gonna get cut. And they're gonna cut it with regular scissors.
No.
Yeah. Like, girls are only allowed to have a ponytail, and guys, their hair is not allowed to touch their ear, their collar, and their eyebrows. If it touches, it's gonna get cut. It's nuts. Oh man. Trust me, it's hell.
Oh yeah.
Asian private schools are nuts, okay? Oh man.
Do you remember like having to like wear a ponytail? Well, not being able to wear a ponytail when I was like studying in Japan. But that's for like I think it would be for the opposite reason though, because from what like my mom explained to me once was that because like people are perverts, and if you have your hair in a ponytail, you would just sexualize you or something like that.
Interesting. I remember recently that became a thing. Recently.
Yeah,
so that's
and I
interesting.
think I heard Joey the Anime Man talk about it before. I don't remember if he did, but I think he did talk about it recently too.
Oh damn.
And I was like, huh. Yeah. It feels like old people in Japan, they tend to be pretty much perverts all around.
Yeah.
Old guys, or just guys in general.
Guys in general.
Like,
oh dear.
it's because like over there they don't really have limits to how perverted they can be in public spaces because a lot of people just allow it.
I mean, Japan do have like this problem with like perverts, especially on the trains. The 100% of the trains, the super cramped trains, it's became like a national problem.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a problem. And then like, there's a reason why it's also depicted a lot in manga.
Yeah.
Because like, happens, and I'm not sure if it's because of the manga or vice versa, but I just know it's become too much of a trope in manga when it comes to the girl being on a train.
Yeah.
And also do an issue, a big issue.
I really feel like it's kind of like the chicken and the egg problem. Like, is it the thingy that happens on the train first, or is it the anime and manga first? Also, oh dear, that's like the sound redeems. But yeah, is it the issue that came first, or the anime and manga that came first? It's like the chicken and egg thingy. Like, why do you call me a failure? God damn it!
We call it a failure. I don't know if that's how he said it, but I'm imagining that's how it sounds.
Yeah, failure. Yeah. Oh man.
I can never do that.
Yeah. Also, Jason Lee said, remember my intention on sleep was getting earpull, and yeah. I mean, getting earpull is like alright. For me, it's like, I guess for me, when I sleep at school, it's like, at least it's not that bad. I was just told to like study standing up. But that just taught me how to sleep standing up. Oh dear. I mean, till this day, I can still sleep standing up. I sometimes do it on like the bus. Oh dear.
I wish I can do that. In my case, Like, I can sleep in most places as long as I'm able to lie down. But the problem is that usually happens when I'm really sleep deprived. Like, one time I fell asleep in a swimming pool at school.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it was the best place, and they were kind of worried because they were like, "Hey, did you drown?" and I just saw that they just said, "Did you drown?" It wasn't like,
What do you think?
I guess they're like, I guess we're gonna just push them to see if they move, and if they don't, they die. I don't know what was their thought process. I just remember hearing, "Did you drown?"
Oh god, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, people are magical. They will say the oddest things. The situation.
The things we say in the heat of passion. Oh god. I don't want to sleep on water though, sounds fun. Never tried that.
Well, I wasn't trying to sleep, I just, like, knocked out.
Dang. But how though? Like, how?
I just remember we were playing water polo, and I don't remember the rest. But I do know that it was, like, near finals week, so I'm assuming it was because I was just stressed because of the finals and hadn't slept.
Oh man. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. It will be fun though. I don't know how to, like, but I want to, like, try sleeping on water, but I never knew how to float on water. Unless you're talking about those super salty waters on those sensory deprivation chambers. Like regular water, I have no idea to float there normally if I don't swim and stuff like that. So I never actually slept on water.
I guess I just have a lot of baths and natural life preservers or floaties.
Natural buoyant thingamajig, I guess. It's like, I guess for me it's like another con of not having any meat with the skin and bones. So I just think, I guess. I know.
Yeah, like I've never been like too skinny. Like in my case, I usually have like a lot of muscle, and then, like I mentioned, I have like 2 blobs of fat in the front of my chest. So it's kind of hard to
dear.
like. So if I try to like face downwards, my body kind of just normally rotates me slowly upward.
Hey, it's an automatic realignment device.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's why like the boobs started happening, or I don't know.
Wait, so is it actually hard for you to sleep laying down on your belly?
I can't sleep on my belly.
Oh dear, I can't imagine that. Because I almost always sleep on my belly. Either that or in like, fetus position, I guess.
Like, if I try to sleep on my belly, it just imagine that you have like 2 pillows. The 2 big pillows. Because like I have a double D cup.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
God damn.
So yeah, so like I said, I have 2 big blobs of fat that I don't want. I want to get rid of them. But in the meantime, it's like, okay. Yeah. And I remember once, like, I almost, like, suffocated because of one of them. Like, I was sleeping and then I couldn't breathe, and then I woke up and then I saw a titty right on my face. I was like,
oh dear. Yikes. I know like having super huge tits is like inconvenient, but I didn't know it was life-threatening.
oh yeah, especially if you move around when you sleep. And also,
oh dear.
And I'm also pretty sure that if I try to knock someone out with them, I can probably do it. Like I haven't had the chance to try, but I want to try. And I actually tweeted that once, and I got like about like 10 comments saying, "Well, you can try it with me."
Oh no! Oh
Yeah.
no!
Like, and the worst part is, I wasn't trying to be corny. I was just curious, and I was just tweeting what I was thinking, and then I people.
Yeah. People are really horny. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Some people are extremely horny. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess it's fair. I'm not gonna blame them. Hey, I guess it's part of nature, I guess. Oh man.
People will be. But then again, I am also horny most of the time.
Yeah.
At least not right now.
Thankfully. Thankfully, chat is
Yeah.
also not too horny right now. Not too horny.
Too horny.
Yeah. they're always like somewhat horny, but yeah.
Because of the sound redeem. Well, not the sound redeem. The stretch redeem and
Probably. You know, everyone is always like either they admit they enjoy it, but or they don't admit that they say that they don't enjoy it, but yet keep on redeeming. It is always two
Yeah.
cases.
it is.
Yeah, the people who are like already in acceptance and people who are still in denial. That's all.
Oh yeah. But like I said, it sounds nice when you do it.
But that's nice. What you call it? I don't meet people who think it sounds nice often. I only hear people who's like there for the shock factor, people who's there to freak out other people, and people who's there to like, I guess, relieve themselves. Oh dear. But
Well,
yeah.
I am a very odd individual. Like, because for example, Ray. Okay, so that's the person I've been talking to. Like, I tell her constantly, I find you cute. I find this cute. And she's like, why do you find that cute? I'm a degenerate, but that's a little bit concerning that you find that cute. I'm like, but that's cute though.
Don't worry, I also find a lot of weird things cute. Things that people
yeah.
probably won't consider cute. No, I find really weird things cute.
Can I get an example, maybe?
Slimes?
Yeah, they're cute. Although I can't think of slime without thinking of hentai, if we're being honest.
Oh dear. Not like regular hentai slime. Like just, you know, the slimes that you see on RPG games. The one that the blobs, regular blobs. They don't really have any features. Yeah. Or gelatinous cubes, especially gelatinous cubes. Those ones are beautiful, super cute.
In my case, I find spiders very cute.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
yeah.
Oh man, I love spiders as well. I get a bunch of spiders at home.
Oh yeah, I actually used to collect them as pets. I used to have like 2 tarantulas and like 3 black widows until one of them escaped. So yeah, it's like the scorpion that I had, which was like one of those like big ass scorpions that were the size of my hand.
Ooh.
And I remember when I was moving to college, and like its little cage was open. I was like,
dun dun dun.
that's weird. And I tried looking for it, and I couldn't find it. And I just hope that he was able to find a good home. But I'm pretty sure someone killed it, because imagine a big ass scorpion like walking around, and not because this is in Arizona. And normally most scorpions, they're like just the size of your finger, but we're talking about like one that was about 5 or 6 inches big.
Oh dang.
So she was a big boy, well, big girl. And I
Neat.
liked it. It was actually an exotic scorpion. She was like from, I don't remember what part of China, but she did cost a pretty penny to buy.
Oh man. Kinda sad though, like the escape. For me, I just take whatever I can find. Like those spiders on top of my room is like just there. They just migrated there, and I didn't really kill them, so we just chill together. They just random. It's just random. Why? Oh no! Why is FBI opening up? Oh dear. But yeah, it's just like house spiders, like attic spiders. Those ones that you find. But I like them, so I keep them there. They're kind of cute. Sometimes they come down.
And so are these daddy long legs? So this is say like the spiders with the really long legs, or Are they like, for example, wolf spider, or what type of spider are we talking
Oh,
about? Or are you not sure?
I mean, I think they're daddy long legs, but I'm also not sure because they can spin webs. And I don't think daddy long legs can spin webs.
They do spin webs.
Maybe like it's a certain species of them. I don't really know. But it's the one that you see a lot in attics and like warehouses. But yeah. It's nice.
Fair enough.
I don't know. I don't know if they actually know me, but I hope they actually know me because they're really chill around me. Like sometimes they crawl down on me and like just chill, which is nice.
Oh yeah.
I hope they know that I'm not gonna kill them, but I also hope that they know that other people will probably kill them if they approach them like that, like how they approach me.
Yeah. And my kids, I have gotten close to some of my spiders that I used to have. Although not the black widows, I'm not that stupid. But at least like for example, like, the scorpions, I used to like actually have them in my hand before. And I know that a lot of people are like, "Why would you do that?" And then especially when I got bit by one because like I was chasing it, but that was on me for chasing it. And I remember my mom like panicking because I didn't tell her I got bit by a scorpion. I just told my friend that had gotten there like by surprise, my home. And then she was like, she went to my mom, and then my mom just came in running. She's like, "You got bit by a scorpion?" Well, stung by a scorpion. I don't know why I said bit. And I said, "Yes." And she said, "And why did he say anything?" And then she started driving to the hospital. And she made a 30-minute drive, like, last 15 minutes. I'm assuming it was, like, around 15 minutes, but the thing is, we got there way too quick. She was definitely doing traffic violations. That's nice.
I mean, it's fair. Like, hey, if my child got stung by, I don't know, but got bitten by a snake, maybe I'll probably like do something like that. Probably.
Oh, yeah, but I'm not allergic to scorpions. I'm allergic to a whole bunch of shits, but
Thankfully, not scorpions.
Yeah, it's because like you never know unless you get bitten. And the thing is, I've been bitten several times by them. That's how I know I wasn't gonna be affected by them. But then my mom didn't know that I knew, and then she kind of just like took me away by force. It was kind of funny. Cause, like when I went to the hospital that day, there was like 5 people that had also been stung by scorpions. They're just waiting.
Dang. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I also realized we've been like streaming for 2 hours. We should probably wrap it up soon. So yeah.
Oh, has it already been 2 hours?
Yep. Didn't feel like it, huh? It's the same for like everyone. Like it really didn't feel like it when you reach 2 hours. But yeah, I guess it happens a lot when you're like speaking a lot. But yeah, you know, to wrap it up, you know, as per tradition, I'll give you like a minute to say whatever you want to stream. 3, 2, 1, go.
My mind is now playing. Subscribe to Han, and yeah, and follow them on Twitch and me on Twitch, and be horny. Yeah, just be horny.
Stay horny.
Yes.
Okay, that's all.
I can't think of anything else.
Fair, yeah. I mean, that's usually the best part. The best part of like telling them suddenly to say something is like, you know, usually they don't know what to say, which is like always fun.
Oh yeah, and for some reason I said stay horny.
Yeah, it really shows what kind of person someone is. True. Oh man.
I am like if anyone has been keeping up with me on Twitter recently, you will see the things I've been tweeting, the things I've been drawing.
Oh, I especially enjoy the drunk tweets.
Oh no, don't remind me about that.
It was beautiful.
Like, never have I ever. And so the thing is, I've done like out of like 53 questions, I did about 40 of the things. So just imagine.
Oh
It's like I have
dear.
audio recordings. Like, actually, let me just see if I can pull one of the audio recordings, and you'll see how the guy was. I even titled it as Junk.
Oh dear.
So you can probably hear that, and you hear that.
Yep. What is that? Sheesh.
I was listening to like in the middle of the night for the Japanese version while like speaking very slowly. And yeah, I want to know what's the word part before that. Like I had also done a drunk stream, and chat had redeemed a lot of like drinks, so I ended up drinking more than half the bottle
Damn.
as well.
That's not that. Wait, what were you drinking actually?
I was drinking rosé.
That's not that bad, I think. I hope.
5% alcohol.
Yeah, it's not that bad, I guess. Oh man. I at least
Imagine that you're
in the bright
the
side, at least you
bottle
didn't die. Yeah, sorry, what?
I just said just imagine that you're drinking the bottle by yourself.
Yeah. I mean, back then I used to do, but nowadays I don't do alcohol anymore because I'm trying to stop. It's been
Yeah,
nice though.
Like,
I stopped
serious-
for like a while, but yeah. Back then though, oh man, back then when I'm drunk, I'm drunk.
Yeah, same goes for me too. Well,
Yeah.
I'm a heavy drinker, so I don't usually drink to get drunk. So like in this case, like I had like drunken like 2 full cups of tequila that was about 35% each,
Ah.
and then like the bottle like mentioned before, and then also another cup from another bottle that was 7.5%.
Dang. But yeah. For me, I guess the problem for me is that there's like a certain threshold that I can't pass. Like when I'm I can drink a bit until and stay sober, but once I hit the drunk line, I drink more, which causes me to get more drunk, which causes me to drink more, which causes me to get more drunk, and this cycle goes on until I pass out.
No.
Oh
Luckily,
dear.
I'm not like that, but I am the type of drunk that people like to they would like to imagine that they can beat me in a drinking contest. And so they can't, and I usually end up winning the money when they try to.
Neat.
So I just find it funny because like that's what happened the other time too. That one of my friends said, "Well, I'm gonna drink more than you," and we were like 20 shots in, and he was already dying. And
Yeah.
I was like still fine. I was still sober, and I did do the bad decision of driving afterwards to work that time, but I'm still here. I didn't cause any accidents,
Thankfully.
but I was better.
Oh man. But yeah.
I'm assuming you didn't practice with you when we decided to do.
Wait, what? Oh, I mean, hey, if I'm gonna do a drinking game nowadays, I'll probably get drunk in like 2 shots because it's been, I think around half a year since my last alcohol. Yeah, I stopped because I don't really want to like waste too much money. Back then I was kinda addicted, so I don't really want to like,
It's pretty expensive pretty quickly.
yeah. because I think my alcohol tolerance already dropped because I don't want to know though because I don't want to get back into alcohol unless it's like a party or something, maybe like it's someone's wedding or something maybe. But yeah.
Well, yeah. Also, we prefer to drink socially
Yeah.
because I had a problem before. I'm just glad that I'm over.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not addicted anymore. Dang. But yeah. I love how the conversation turned into like alcohol addiction. Oh dear. But yeah. Yeah.
So this is accurate intervention because you knew that you've been drinking more recently, hand.
Yeah. Oh dear. But yeah. It was fun though, but yeah. Again, thanks for coming. Oh dear, Jason say thanks for coming, John Madden. Yeah. Thanks for coming to the stream and chatting with all of us. It's been fun.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
I
hope
had
you
a good
enjoyed it
time,
as well.
and I got some nice sounds from you.
Oh man, yeah. But yeah, but I guess I'm gonna. Yeah.
I can only imagine how much your he hurts from streaming all day.
Yeah, I mean, back then it used to hurt because back then I used to like have this really shitty chair, but nowadays like I get this decent chair. It's not the best, but it's like a good chair from IKEA. Oh dear, sound effect again. But yeah, it's a whatchamacallit, it's a decent chair that I got from IKEA for quite cheap, and it got like lumbar support. So I hope this will like at least prevent me from getting scoliosis too soon. But yeah.
So, sits like in the recommended position, which I know a lot of gays days and whatever else. We don't tend to sit normally.
I mean, now that you mention it, now that you mention it, I never sit properly. Now that you mention it, like my legs are never on the floor. It's either on the chair or on the table. That's when I'm on the PC.
Same.
Yeah.
Until I said that, I had to bring down my legs because I was sitting crisscross applesauce most of this interview.
Oh yeah, maybe I should probably try to like have my feet on the ground as well. Like I usually sit like either cross-leg, like the giving birth position for some reason, like both legs on the table, and then like sometimes also like kneeling down on the chair.
So, would you be in that position and then just like leaning forward and typing?
I'm just like, wait, hold on, let me do it right now. Like I can do this and then just use my PC normally, like mouse on my hand and then like keyboard on my hand and then like just my back leaning on the chair, kind of like that. It's a really relaxing way to like stream. Oh man.
I would never imagine, but now I'm gonna have certain thoughts. And I don't know what to do with these thoughts.
It's a really nice way of streaming. Oh man, sometimes I also study in this position just because I find it really like I'm really lazy. Back then when I was still in school, I turned pages with my feet. That's how lazy I am when studying. Oh, man.
Like, and I think I never turned like pages with my feet. But I do know that I used to like do almost everything squatting. So I would like used to like answer phone calls like at my job when I used to still work in an office. Like I was squatting while talking to customers.
Ooh.
And the thing is, some of them were supervisor calls, and I was like just talking to a Karen or two, and I was like just squatting, and the person that was taking was just looking at me like, how can she be so calm while squatting, talking to a person that's yelling? And mind you that back when I was working for tech support, so, and most of the customers were old people.
Fair.
For it.
It's fair.
It wasn't the best job, but it paid the bills.
Yeah. At the very least, at the very least. If you get money, I'm not gonna complain. But yeah. I mean, I never actually picked up a phone with my feet. But I have done other things with my feet. A lot of really weird things, like writing, eating.
Okay.
When sometimes I'm just lazy. Okay, like back then when I was still young, I like to sit on the floor when watching the TV. And then sometimes I eat while watching the TV, and because I'm too lazy to like lean down to to put the spoon into my mouth, I usually just use my feet and just I lean back, use my feet to feed myself.
I'm just imagining you like, okay, so instead of like reaching out with my arm like a normal person, I'm gonna use my foot.
It's easier. Come on, it's like less work and your arms get to like do other things. Sometimes when playing video games as well. Oh, well.
I never tried it. I am flexible. Like, I used to be able to put both of my feet behind my head, but I never tried doing that.
Neat. Yeah.
But I think I might try that.
Yeah.
I don't think I have enough left to grip things properly.
I haven't done it in a while as well. I don't know if I can still do it. Back then when I was still young, I could do it easily. But yeah, sometimes I wish I could have another pair of hands because when when I'm using my two hands for like playing my DS and stuff like that, and no man, I don't feel like getting my hands off and grabbing the spoon.
Understandable. In my case, like for example, if I'm doing something and I'm on my phone and I want to do something else, I just put my phone on my boobs and it just stays there.
Oh man, I wish I can do that. But I probably won't want to do that if I need to live with huge boobs.
Yeah, but it does help if you, like, for example, if you're going to the club, because since I have big boobs, I'm able to like put like a liter gallon of milk.
Oh dang!
Yeah.
God damn! It's gonna like that hands-free boba milk thingamajig.
Oh, I can do that too.
Yeah, damn. God damn. Oh man, yeah. Okay, maybe we should actually wrap it up because I just realized we've been talking for another 20 minutes.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's alright. I don't know. I also like go off tangent a lot, so it gets really nuts. It gets nuts. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. If I don't edit, I'll probably like go on for another hour. So yeah, it happened before. Believe me. So I guess yeah, I'll probably wrap it up here. So bye bye everyone. Have a nice day. I'm quickly editing it just because I don't want this to become like a 5-hour stream like last time. So yeah.
Oh yeah, like I think the last time I spoke to someone on stream, instead of it ending at 2 hours, we ended up ending up until the 4-hour mark.
Yeah, exactly. It really happens a lot, especially if you got a lot of topics you can cover on stream. But yeah. Anyways, ending the stream. Ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye bye everyone, and see you on tomorrow. See you tomorrow. I'll be like doing whatchamacallit again, the Indie Expo again, and balloons tomorrow. So yeah, bye bye.